segment with me, Zach. This is Quality Assured with Zach. That's me. So we got a decent response on the last segment, so we've decided to do it again, backed by popular demand. So if my lovely off-camera assistant will provide me with the next item, we're going to be testing this. All right, welcome back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at our first impressions here of what we think of this particular item. It looks to be a part of the G.I. Joe line. I've heard of that. It is a Cobra Trooper, which I can't say I'm particularly familiar with a ton of G.I. Joe stuff, but I assume a bad guy. It says Cobra Enemy, so that would track. So reading the back here on the card, Cobra Trooper, they are unknown, so that's fun. Their role is the enemy. Pretty straightforward. Primary specialty, infantry, secondary, sabotage. Birthplace is various countries. So I'm assuming this is just generic. This isn't like a guy. It's an everyman, if you will. Apparently one of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command. So this isn't like the one that you put on your like Christmas list, I guess, of like, hey, I really want a Cobra Trooper. You just get him. But on the bright side, you can get him a lot, and it works out. Like, you army build it, I guess. I did want to point out, there are a ton of warnings on this thing. Like, I don't know if you can see that particularly well, but like, on like first glance, there's like 27 languages or so on here. That's like a lot. It's a lot of languages. Half of this first impression is just a lot of languages, man. But that's good. It's good for everybody else. We want to be inclusive, except for the Cobra Trooper, because we really don't care who he is. All right, now we're going to move on to package quality, where I'm basically going to take a look at the package itself. We looked at everything that was on the package and some of the depressing parts of that, I guess, just being a cog in the machine. But beyond that, let's take a look at the package itself. I really like this is a big part for me. Stands up. I love that. That's a big thing I like. Everything's very well sealed. It's got this little boop boop nub thing down here. That's what apparently allows it to stand up, which is nice. It's very clear. Everything's well displayed. His vast array of armaments, so that his nameless, faceless henchman family, can feel safe that he's out there with everything he needs. As always, it's good cardboard. Doesn't taste great, but it's good cardboard. Holds up well, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it tears open. But as far as picking it up off the shelf, it's nice. I like the package quality. Welcome back. Now we're going to do the segment that we call the test drive, where we're going to kind of take a look at some of the features, which I have to say, assembling this figure, there's a lot more movement than what we've seen in some of our previous episode. But a lot of those accoutrements that we discussed are available here. So he has his rifle, what would appear to be some sort of rocket launcher, which is really cool. There is a spot for multiple sidearms, and the little knife too, it fits in there. There's a cool stand for him as well, so you can stand him up in case you're really into displaying nameless, faceless henchmen. That's pretty cool. I guess if you were going to like army build them, you can have a lot of them. That seems like a waste, but whatever. You do what you want. He sits down, which is cool. Disappointingly, there's no hair, so we can't hair flip it. But I suppose there is a helmet. There's a helmet that comes off. which is cool. He's had a long, hard day of eviling, I guess. You could take his helmet off and relax. But beyond that, like it's cool that it definitely it bends. It bends where you would expect it to bend, and admittedly, it doesn't bend where you wouldn't expect it to. So we'll. All right, that's where I wanted that to go. So let me just throw him up there and consider him test driven. I like it. He does good. He bends well. Okay, so now that we've gone over my first impressions, we've looked at the packaging and taken a look at some of the features. We're now going to take him out to the Vice Squad test range and see how he holds up and do a little quality check. Hi, and welcome back. We're out here on the Vice Squad test range. I'm going to be giving this Cobra a go, as it were. So as always, safety first. Let's go ahead and throw these on. Throw those on as well. If I can have the figure, please. Oh, hey, be careful now. I do also want to make sure that he has his helmet as well for safety purposes. So we'll get him all situated there. And there we go. Yep, so I found him. Let's go take a look. All right, so now we're back in from the test range here for some final thoughts and some wrap up on this particular Cobra figure. Okay, so I have to be honest with you. I don't think the helmet helped very much. It flew off. I was unable to find it. He did lose a sidearm too. I do want to point out that his knife stayed in, which I was pretty happy about. Obviously, we still have the other weapons because they didn't go out on the range because, you know, there was he didn't need that much protection. I guess the glaring weakness here is that he's got an uneven number of legs now, which is not like the best, I guess. It does still fit on the base stand, so you can still display him this way, which I feel like has been tastefully done by my assistant. But ultimately, as far as like nameless, faceless grunts go, I feel like he held up really well, and there's no reason he still couldn't be in your collection of, you know, just a Cobra army that has been decimated at the hands of the G.I. Joes. So just he will lament the loss of his leg for quite a while, I'm sure, but we here at Quality Assured will not. We had a great time, and yeah, I'd recommend it, frankly. I would. So there you go. That's all I got.